you show every people. You don't show only people who win, because track and field is not about only winning. It's about also people who overcome different situations, good or bad. So if you want to show the real life of track and field, show everything. Don't leave anything. You know, I'm the African record holder. I deserve respect.
I am proud of myself for getting back up. Like if you go on YouTube and watch a race, you'll see all those mean comments that's popping up, and I'm proud of myself for just ignoring them and being so strong mentally at times and getting back up despite the circumstances.
Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Right Narrative. It's okay to be curious. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell and drop a comment. So 3 athletes. I want to talk about 3 athletes today. And well, you know what? 4. Let's talk about 4. Julien Alfred, Kenny Bednarek, Talou, and Mr. Personality himself, Letsile Tebogo. Now, Julien Alfred gave us the inside view of the mind of a champion. Strong young lady. Remember, these are young athletes. The 2 oldest may be Talou and Kung Fu Kenny. But Letsile is only 21. And Alfred is probably around the same. Young athletes, but they have the strong mind. Really, really strong mind. I saw this comment where a person was saying that Julien Alfred looked like a man. And that's a comment that I saw, right? Others were saying, no, that's a beautiful woman. I don't see how a person could look at Julien Alfred and say, hey, look like a man. Just look at the face. Look at the smile. That's all feminine beauty, feminine strength. She's very confident in her beauty, very confident in her strength, but she's an athlete. She have that athlete physique, you know. Beautiful woman. We can't say anything. I personally couldn't say anything else. But she gave us the inside view of the mind of a champion.
Now on to the Olympics. And then after I was done with the Olympics, I got a little too relaxed, I'm not going to lie. And I was like, just enjoy the rest of the season. But I think after my loss in Zurich, I was a bit mad at myself and hard on myself. And it kind of woke me up a little bit to just not get too relaxed, especially when there is a trophy on the line. So I came prepared for that mentally.
She prepared for the indoors. She won the 60-meter indoors. She prepared for the Olympics. She won the Olympics. She prepared for the Diamond League. She won the Diamond League. She cleaned up everything. Julien Alfred cleaned up everything and even got a silver medal in the 200 meters. She said that when she lost that second to last match in the Diamond League to Sha'Carri, she got upset because after winning the Olympics, she started to relax and she thought she relaxed a little bit too much. As a result, she lost that one. She went back to the drawing board and she came out with a victory. She explained that one thing that she stay away from, it's not alcohol, but I'm sure she does. It's social media, because it's a beautiful, nasty place. Because social media, naturally, you can't do without it, but it's nasty. It's something that could affect an athlete mentally. You have to be mentally strong. And she gave credit to her coach, or her coaches, to keep her mentally fit and mentally strong. I believe that Julien Alfred is absolutely stunning. For those people who think otherwise, due to the fact that she have this muscular physique, look at Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri is a muscular woman as well. It's just that she's more light skinned. That's the only thing that doesn't force it to the forefront. So the melanin that is rich within her, it kind of make her have that dominant look. But look at her smile. Look at her face. Julien Alfred, total beauty. Absolutely stunning. No reason to believe that she looked anything less than a beautiful princess. And since she won the Diamond League, we could give her the Diamond League Queen title as well. Now, let's take a look over to Talou. Talou, African, we don't want to say African Queen. A lot of us call her the fourth place Queen. Talou continuously to be consistent. You know, they are athletes who are above athletes. And yesterday I was saying that, how is it that Jamaica, the Caribbean, the USA produce some of them top-notch athletes, some of the fastest athletes the world has ever seen. Even though we are supposed to be Africans, we are all supposed to be Africans. Well, this African from Ivory Coast, Talou, she's one of the fastest in the world, and she's making the argument that if Netflix is going to promote athletics, you're going to give the journey of athletics, should not be just giving the medal winners. You should not be promoting the medal winners only. You should be promoting athletes.
Track and field is not about only winning. It's about also people who overcome different situations, good or bad. So if you want to show the real life of track and field, show everything. Don't leave anything. You will not follow people, record them for many hours every time to just show the people who just win. This is not good. I'm the African record holder. I deserve respect. People look at me. Some other people from Africa, see me as a role model. So as a role model, everything that I show them is not always winning medal, because as I tell them, when I start that track and field things, I was not winning. People was beating me, but it's by my hard work, by the sacrifice that I made. This is what put me where I am. So if you want to show on roads, people will win. So what is the point?
Because she is a champion. Every time she touched the track, she's the African record holder. The same way Ferdinand Omenyala is the African record holder. Talou is the African record female African record holder in the 100. Not sure about 200, but she's the 100. She's saying that she felt a little bit disrespected, and she's voicing her concern. What do you guys think? Do you believe that Talou have a point? She seems to be such a gentle soul, but when she voices her concern, she gets her point across so clearly. I do believe that Talou is a nice example to the world, a nice example to Africa, because she had been running consistently among some of the greatest athletes to ever touch the track. And even when they are not present, she's still consistently performing. She got a 3rd place finish at the Diamond League, right? Behind Dina Asher-Smith, who had also been quite consistent. Dina Asher-Smith really doesn't have a world title to present to the world, because we have had the Jamaicans and the Americans creating havoc. And with the absence of the Jamaicans, this time around, we could argue anything we want. The Jamaicans who had not been present in this year's Olympics or Diamond League, we have seen another group of athletes step into the forefront, and it had been consistent. Talou had been up there. So voicing her concerns, saying that Netflix are snubbing the athletes who are not winning medals. Do you believe it is a consistent conversation? Have you seen this somewhere else or everywhere else? I do believe that she has a point. I think it's a valid point as well. You'll find that the Noah Lyles, the Sha'Carri will be the most prominent figures. You'll find even Juniel Brumfield being more prominent as an athlete. Is this really showing the athletic side, or is it just showing the dramatic side? And there are stories to be told. Each athlete have a journey, the ups, the downs. The example of the Jamaican athletes and even some of the strongest American athletes being absent towards the end of the season, even when there is so much to be gained, is an example that the athletes, they do have ups and downs. So I do believe Talou have a valid point. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you believe. Do you believe that the point is valid? Now let's scoot over to Tebogo. Letsile Tebogo is the athlete of the year. Let's see when the time comes around who gets it. I know that Noah Lyles beat him in the 100 meters, and he had been doing really, really well. But Letsile Tebogo, I want to say, is probably one of the more consistent athletes. He's an Olympic champion, and he had been dominating the Diamond Leagues. However, in the finals, Kenny Bednarek, Kung Fu Kenny, finally got the better of Letsile Tebogo. Kenny Bednarek deserved his victory. He had been running consistently well. He had been challenging Tebogo over and over and pushing him to the line, forcing him to the line. In the Olympic finals, Kenny came off the curb really, really fast, but Tebogo found an extra gear, pull off a victory. And even in the Diamond Leagues that followed, we saw where Tebogo pulled off victories after victories, got that win, and It was refreshing to see. No, Kenny Bednarek pushed Tebogo to the line. Tebogo pulled off those almost impossible victories. But in the finals, when it mattered, Kenny Bednarek got sweet revenge. Good win. Nobody can be upset with that one. Even Tebogo should be perfectly fine. I know that he was trying to win, trying to make 2024 the most winningest year. And I think he accomplished all that he could. On the day, he got a second place finish in 19.80. Kenny Bednarek 19.6 something. He even got a personal best throughout the Diamond League, challenging Tebogo. Now this shows that going into 2025 season, it's going to be quite explosive, because Bednarek coming off of a victory, and probably one of the most prominent victory, because the Americans had been struggling, and this was a race that was supposed to be won by the Botswanian, and the American pull off this victory, and Kenny Bednarek is the American who did it. Kenny Bednarek is not one of those popular Americans, so I do believe that adversity, losing, is a part of victory. Look at the athletes who had been consistently battling the difficulties. Look, I'm gonna go back to Elaine Thompson era. Elaine Thompson era, winning for Jamaica, winning against the world, not being loved by Jamaica or even the world or even the sponsor. She had Nike at the time, and Sha'Carri losing and getting bigger deals, bigger promotions. You know, you look at how she dominated. Look at Alfred battling to get the recognition that she deserved. She lost a race to Sha'Carri, and she came back and she destroyed her in the finals. Look at Sha'Carri getting those easy endorsements, those easy positive notoriety. Still, she failed. I think it came too easily. I do believe it came too easily. Kenny Bednarek had to battle, and in this finals, this Diamond League final, he battled all the way through, and he came off with a victory against arguably the best 200-meter athlete in 2024. Thumbs up to Kenny. But we also have to do, well, let's do two honorary mention in this one. We're going to say Fred Curley, consistent performer all the way through the season. And he some good glimmer of hope from him. You know, he ran the 100, he ran the 200. Tebogo might have won that 100-meter diamond should he had run in that finals. But naturally, if he lost the 200, it suggests that he was probably tired, probably injured. We'd never know. But he's a performer. He's a showman. He says not the face, but you know what? He's at least the jaw, the neck, something. One more noticeable mention would be Ackera Nugent. Ackera Nugent failed once again to get that diamond. Now, Ackera Nugent, I'm going to go on record here and say it's not a big moment performer. She's a fast athlete. Ackera Nugent could be compared to Sha'Carri at this point. Very fast, the world beater, world leader. Big moment, you struggle. That's my opinion on Ackera Nugent. I think I should break this down a little bit more. Take a look at what the 2024 season looked like for Ackera Nugent and Sha'Carri, because it somewhat seems a little bit similar. Drop your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Rewrite Narrative. Like and share. Subscribe as well.